Look at him sleeping like he pays bills. He's sleeping like he's got a hard life. Oh my goodness. Oh. This is a dog ready to start trouble. Hi everyone. Nova Mama, where are you? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're just standing here, looking guilty. What are you doing? I know. No, thank you. And now you're scratching Post Monkey. Hi everyone. I hope everyone is having a good Wednesday. Are you having a good Wednesday, Nova? I think so. This one. Hey, you enjoy your forest walk today? Going into all the puddles. Come here. Don't focus too hard on that tail. Be crazy. Come here. Giddy up. Oh, hi. Good job, monkey. Good job. Good job. Come here. Good. Sit. 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 That's a good girl. You stay there. Stay there. Stay there. I got something for you. Hey, that's not nice. Back up. Back up. Back up. Thank you. Stay there. Terrible. Terrible. Yesterday you were catching it like a samurai. Today you're fumbling. She's fumbling. But now we've lost her. Now she has the ball. Now I'll never get it back. Okay, are you gonna give it to me? You gonna give it to me, or are you just gonna chew the ball in my hand? Hey, say hi. Can I have it? Look at these beautiful teeth. Look at those pearlies. Hey, you can't just go like eating things. You gonna give me the ball? Drop it. Actually, what was it that she had something the other day and she just annoyed me? Nova, come here, Mama. She annoyed me so much and I was like, spit that shit out. Spit it out. And she dropped whatever it was. And so I thought maybe that was it, but no, I'm not playing this game. You have to drop it. I'm not playing your game. We will rip this ball in half before I give in. Like, that's enough. You have to drop it. Drop it. No. Okay, bye. Hi, Larry. How are you, Bush? It's like, why are you waking me up, peasant? You ready, Larry? You want some? Yeah, I'll sit, but you gotta be nice. That's a good boy. Nova is still just chewing that ball. Oh yeah, there's no need to cry for Nova anymore. Nova's doing great. Nova's a full-on shepherd collie now. Walking 15 kilometers a day, jumping over streams, trying to kill squirrels. There, when I put a little bit of a shadow over that eye, it doesn't seem as cloudy. Hey, there, Bush. That's better. There we go. Oh, what's this? There. My happy boy. Thanks, I try. No, so I'm not playing your game as you play the game. You can't start like tugging it with them. If you're just holding the ball and not being motionless, like they can do whatever they want. The idea is like, you can't start like pulling. Sorry, Larry. You can't start pulling away from them and engaging. It's like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to give in to what she wants to get into a tug of war. I'm just going to hold it. And she doesn't want to let it go. I'm just going to walk away. Nova, come. Your fans want to see you, sweetheart. Come here, Mama. Pumbaa, be nice to her. Pumbaa, stop it. Pumbaa's the boss chihuahua. Okay, everyone. Be nice to her. Larry, you be nice to her too. I know. It's the crazy dog comes to interrupt all the old dogs. Larry, hey, is that necessary? Okay, no. Larry, you're fine, bud. You're okay. Let's just calm down. Thank you. I know. But she's not actually bothering you. She's not doing anything. She's just here. Okay, there. I don't think she'll bother you anymore now. Oh my goodness. No, she definitely won't be staying with me forever to address that comment. Back at the yeah. Seeing the comment here about will Nova be staying? No, she will go out for adoption. What did she do to upset him? Well, she just exists, really. She's just full of energy, and he's like resting now. So it's usually peaceful, but I probably shouldn't have called her over while she had the ball and all the other dogs were. Where is this towel? What did you do? Oh my goodness. Okay, Nova, come. Sorry. Everything's a mess. Oh, stop. There we go. Do you feel better now? Come. Have a drink. Nova, put that ball down. We're done with the ball inside now. No, I don't keep foster dogs. Sorry, Mama. I don't keep foster dogs. It's just not, that's definitely not part of, that is not part of fostering dogs. It definitely can be part of fostering dogs if you want it to be, but there's no requirement to keep the dog. And I like fostering. I can't keep her, and I don't really think that Larry wants her to stick around forever either. So Larry actually gets priority. Nah, you're gonna stay inside, you crazy. Because you'll go out there and try and kill something. No, that's actually who Larry is. Larry's, he's a pretty vocal dog when it comes to defending his space and who he is. He's a little grumpy sometimes. He's old. He's one of those guys that truly just loves to fight. Like, he doesn't really start fights, but if you come at him, he's ready to go. So just no young dogs are going to be staying here while all of my own dogs are relatively old. You want to come in? No, of course not. Exactly, it's Larry's house, right? I don't, like Marley and Pumbaa and Pablo are the youngest dogs. and they'll be 7 this year. So, you know, Nova is only 2 years old. Nova, mama, can you not play with the ball there, please? Get away from there. She wants to play with the ball there, and then she'll drop it underneath, and then she tries to dig and scratch to get the ball out like it's some sort of game. Get away from there. Hey, get away from there. I'm not doing this with you. Thank you. Good job. So, yeah. Like, all the dogs in this house are old, so a 2-year-old dog is not going to stay. Hey, ew, give me the ball. Thank you. Good job. But now I'm keeping the ball. Banjo's going to have a lot of energy when he shows up here. Oh yeah, no, sorry. I'm just going through the comments. Larry is by no means aggressive. He will just lay down the law like it's his house. Nova, you stay inside. Come on in, Larry. Come on, it's crazy windy out there. Nova, you stay inside. Thank you. Good job, buddy. I know, he's like, let her out. Just let her go. Open the gate, too. Yeah, so Banjo's going to have a lot of energy, so hopefully he'll be able to keep up with this one. He's young, so that'll help. But yeah, no, I don't keep young dogs. There's no way. I'm good with like committing to being like here to help her. No, it's gone, Mama. I have the ball. Marley, you're fine. But no, I like the old dogs. Banjo will be here on Friday. So Nova doesn't spend the night in the bathroom. Nova actually, like, at night I just close this gate. Oh my goodness. Watch out, Mama. At night, yes, thank you, Nova. You're so concerned. Anyways, at night I close this gate. And Nova usually sleeps right here. But then I close this gate as well. Like, there's a bed there. And I bring her other bed here. She usually sleeps on the floor right in front of her bed. But yeah, I close these gates and Larry sleeps out here because I don't want her bothering Larry if she wakes up. I want Larry to have his own sleep, and Larry sometimes has bad dreams and wakes up very violently, and it's better that he sleeps peacefully by himself. He's got an assortment of spots to sleep, and he's earned a sleep free of disturbance. And yeah, you know, it's nice to take them in and help them out. No, she sees that this ball is there. I don't think so. No balls in the house. Sorry. Well, no balls in the house right now. This one came in at 38 pounds. 38 pounds she weighed. Now, she's almost 60 pounds. And I'm, you know... Nova, come here, Mama. Come. Nova. Come. Oh, sorry, I just gotta open this gate. Yeah, now she's 60 pounds, but, you know, we're not getting into, like, fat dog territory yet, although her ribs are... We're close on the ribs, but we haven't, like, tucked in. But she's good. She's good. Like, right now, I'm just working on getting her stronger and more muscle, as opposed to just putting weight on her. That's not Nova's collar. Nova, Come here. Yeah, this is definitely, sorry, Mama, I love you, but she's definitely not keeping this collar. This is Whiskey's collar, actually. But it fits Nova nicely. And it's a really good collar, so that's why she's wearing it. She's definitely not keeping that. That's like a $400 dog collar. Sorry, Mama. Am I keeping Nova? No, I'm not keeping Nova. She will be going up for adoption. Well, I don't know that Nova will be... Nova, this room is such a mess. I gave her a bath and the towels are still all over the floor and I just don't want to. Hi, Bones. Nova is definitely going to be adopted out. I don't think she's going to be publicly available for adoption. But, she's definitely... I love you, Pablo. You are so cute. But she's definitely going to be adopted out. We're actually going to begin certification for her therapy dog status. Yeah, you're going to become a therapy dog, which means you need to tone down the crazy half a notch. Half a notch, you need to tone it down. So we're going to work on her therapy dog certification, and I'm hoping that through the therapy dog program, we can find a handler for her who can take her to the next level. I'm going to get her as far as I can obedience-wise and in training, but then this dog has a lot of potential, and I want that for her. No, I'm definitely not keeping her. Not. This is not my first rodeo. This is my 28th foster dog. I'm not, under any circumstances, keeping a 2-year-old German Shepherd. No, thank you. I have a 12-year-old Husky and a 12-year-old Chihuahua. Larry is definitely mine. Yeah. 400. Yeah, I mean, this is my dog. If you ever hear me talking, like, hold on. Like, if you ever hear me talking about, like, my dogs, if I'm talking about Marley, I'll talk about, like, my Doodle or my Chihuahuas or my Husky. But if I ever just say, like, oh, my dog, this is my dog. This is the best decision I ever made in the love of my life. So yeah, when he was adopted, I spent a stupid amount of money on like some super fancy dog collar. And while I will not spend that much money on a dog collar again, I don't regret it. That's my rant on that. But it is a nice collar. It's the Day of the Dead collar from Crazy Rebels. Because and I think it's fitting for both him and her, because the day he was found, they actually he just had enough. No, you're not doing that. Thank you. This one just stumbled into a gas station and died, basically. He was such bad shape that they called animal control to come and pick up a dead dog. And now here he is. So that's why he got the Day of the Dead collar on his adoption day. And then now she's here. And I mean, truthfully, he needs to wear a martingale collar because he's a lunatic when we walk. So I figured, you know what? She can wear it because she beat death too. Hey? You beat it, you crazy monkey. Sit. Sit. I have 6 dogs. So like these 4 are mine. And then there's the 2 Chihuahuas in the bedroom are mine. So that's that. I'll tell you, here, I'll show you my other dogs. Bush. So this is Bones, little Bones Jones. Bones is my 12-year-old, 3-legged Chihuahua from California. I love you. Bones is the best. Is she still traumatized? This dog? No. This dog is living her best life. Yeah, Bones is 12 years old from Los Angeles, South Central LA. This is Pablo. Pablo is actually the star of the show. He really is. Then, Amelia's. Hi, Amelia. Amelia's under the bed. Because that's what Amelia does. Hey, Bones? Amelia hides under the bed. Are all of my dogs older? Yes, that is why. Actually, even Amelia, who's under the bed, is 8 years old. Hey, you back away from the bed, thank you. Like, Bones is 12, right? Older dogs are the best dogs, by the way. Bones, are you the best? Are you the best, Bones? Yes. Bones is the best. And, like, honestly, I adopted this dog at 12 years old. His exercise requirements, he gets tired after about 200 feet of walking. And then I carry him. He's allowed pretty much everywhere. Bones, you got a hair on your tongue. Thanks, Bush. His little blep. I love you, Bones. So this one was surrendered as a stray with severe trauma to his leg in LA. We don't have stray dogs, period, here, which is nice. But, you know, in LA they do. So when I was in LA, we went into the shelter and there was Bones. And I was like, you're coming home with me, Bush. Pablo. You can come here, Pablo, and get some love. He's just ticked off that she's here. I always feel like somebody's watching me. There are so many up north. Yes, there are. There are so many dogs up north that in the past 3 years, I've driven 1,200 of them down to Toronto. There's just that many, and I could fill that van up every single weekend if I wanted to, but unfortunately, there just isn't homes for them. Amelia, Mama, why don't you come out from underneath of there? Hey? Say hi, monkey. Come on. Everyone loves you. Come on, you crazy. Amelia's camera shy. Oh, hi, Bones. Yeah, I mean, I try my best to help dogs from everywhere, but as an organization, we focus on Canadian dogs. Bones, to be honest, the reason why I adopted Bones was because we just wanted, like, a rescue win. Nova, leave her alone. Thank you. We wanted a rescue win, so we took a very small vacation to LA, went and busted 2 very old senior medical case dogs out of the shelter, took them directly to Rodeo Drive, well, directly to the vet, and then to Rodeo Drive in Beverly Hills. Took them to Gucci, Louis Vuitton. We just did everything. We went to the Pretty Woman Hotel. So that's pretty much why Bones was adopted. We just needed something symbolic. And I have absolutely no regrets. It's one of the best decisions I ever made. He is 12 years old. To answer the question, you don't think Nova is already attached to you? Yeah, she's definitely very attached to me. And she will be attached to the next person just as well. There's no possible way that anyone is going to guilt trip me or anything into keeping this dog. I understand that probably isn't your intent. At the same time, she had 2 options. Her options were she could die, or she could come here temporarily, and then she could go to a new home. So we chose the second option because she's definitely worth it. But I don't actually need to keep a 2-year-old German Shepherd. No. I know that that's not the intent. There was no intent of guilt tripping me. However, while that wasn't your intent, there are a lot of people who have that intent. And when I do try and say that I'm not keeping her, that does upset people and then they get angry at me. So I'm just saying, yep, there's a lot of trust and relationship building going on. And then she'll go to a new home. But we've already laid a very strong foundation, so the new home will have a much easier, quicker time of building the same bond. She won't forget me, but, you know, like, it'll be fine. Like, her house is one that I'll always be able to break into safely. You know, like, we can say that, but at the same time, she's gonna love her new family just as much as she loves me, and she loves it here. Yeah, and I mean, like, I have 1, 2. There's a girl in Manitoba. That is, Nova, stop that as soon as the camera's off of you. There's a young girl in Manitoba that's one of the volunteers' daughters with the rescue that we work with there. And during an intake that were a load up of the van, I said, hey, I need you to hold Bones. Okay, just, you take care of Bones while we're doing this. And so she was holding Bones, and then it was time to go, and I was like, all right, you got to give me Bones back. And she was like, no, I'm not giving you Bones. I was like, hey, give me my dog, kid. She was like, no. And she's like running off with Bones, and I'm like, hey, this isn't funny. You give me my dog right now. She was like, you have enough dogs. And truthfully, she's right. That's why I'm not keeping you, Mama. I love you. I do. I love you so much. Even though you drive me absolutely crazy sometimes. But I love you. But I'm not keeping her. What kind of family would be good for Nova? Can you not do that, please? Here. Sorry. Y'all don't want me. Thank you. What kind of family is going to be good for Nova? I am looking for someone experienced with German Shepherds and working dogs who has the time to work this dog. Nova, away from the shoe rack. Who has the time to work this dog properly, but also who has the skill to keep up with all of her training, because she is trained very well for the most part. We're still working on it. I've only had her like 6 weeks, but she's well on her way to being a well-trained dog. So someone's gonna have to have the skill to keep up with that. So, yeah, basically, oh my goodness. It just told me that a frog joined this live. TikTok 2022. There you have it, everyone. So yeah, I think she'll have a good life. Look at him, though. Look at him. He's sleeping like he pays bills. Nova, get out. Stop. You crazy dog. Go outside and run. Go patrol the backyard. Go look for the squirrels. Go. Is that a squirrel? Is that a squirrel over there? You gonna go get it? Of course. The door is open. Out he goes. Just can't open the door without Larry needing to go outside. Nope. Yep. Walk right past the water dish in the house to go to the one that's freezing cold outside, full of ice. That's my boy. Jax, man, she needs to walk 5 to 6 miles a day with 1 to 2 hours additional training. She is beautiful. Man, you think this dog only needs to go 5 to 6 miles a day? We go 15 kilometers a day, and of those 15 kilometers, we're probably training hard for 10 of them. Oh, man. Is your organization able to do spontaneous checks on the dogs that get adopted? No. What do you mean, spontaneous checks? You gonna let someone just randomly show up at your house and demand to see your dog? No, but we do check in on the dogs. I try my hardest to keep an eye on all the dogs that we bring, to be honest with you. But we do check up on the dogs within reason. Not everybody. Larry, there's a full water dish inside, boo. Not everyone wants to adopt a dog with people attached to them, so, once you've established that the dog is doing well, sometimes you just gotta sort of trust that the dog does well. Okay, Nova, you gonna come out? You gonna stay in? What are you gonna do? I totally fumbled my words there, people. Sorry. In or out? Yep. You're not a northern dog, that's for sure. This one, actually, she's never been homeless. She never slept outside. I'm sure by the end of her time with her previous home, they didn't even have her outside. She was inside for God knows how long. In a basement. Glad those days are gone. But yeah, we definitely do keep an eye on the dogs, and we're actually we're very fortunate that we have some incredible humans who have adopted Rough Riders dogs, and it's a great little community of Rough Riders dogs, and we're very fortunate that we really have had very minimal problems with any of the fosters, adopters, rescues that we've worked with. Out of 1,200 plus dogs, we've maybe had 3 small issues. Nova, away from the shoe rack with that ball. You're going to put the ball under the shoe rack, then you're going to tip the shoe rack onto your head. Because, you're already starting. Get away from there, you crazy. You haven't even let go of the ball and you're trying. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. She had a previous owner, yes. She was surrendered. They wanted to put her down, and the vet sent them to rescue instead. Unfortunately, they said they tried to get her into the care of rescue for a long time, but no one would take her. And while I'm not going to say that these were good people, that is definitely not an unlikely scenario that rescue said, no, sorry, we can't help you. You're too much, Pumbaa. Stop bullying her. You always do that. Rescues are more likely to listen to a vet saying this dog is scheduled to be euthanized than they are to someone saying, please help me, I need to get rid of my dog. Yeah, she did have an owner. Ever deal with any food aggression? Yes, I have. I'll get into that in a second if you want to get a little bit more specific with what you want to know about food aggression. You're too much with that ball, Nova. Fella and Stonewall. So Fella and Stonewall are doing great. Stonewall is very loved by his foster parents. Larry, this dog's too much. Oh, hi, Whiskey. Hi, buddy. Yeah, so Stonewall is loved very much by his adoptive family. They call him Tony Stonewall. Went from Stoner to Stony to Tony, but he's still Stonewall. And Fella is absolutely living his best life. At Paws Above, he's loved and he's spoiled, and Fella's doing fantastic. Yeah, while it's possible that there's wolves that get passed off as like wolves that get passed off as northern dogs, for the most part, we don't get many wolves or wolf mixes. Like I said, it's totally, like, it happens, but it's a really, really less, like, likely and less common than people think. Wolves, they eat dogs. They don't mate with them. But you know, it's the food aggression in a northern dog isn't necessarily the wolf. It's the fact that for more than half the year, everything is frozen and food is very scarce and you got to fight for everything. So, look at this. This Nova, get away from there now. This dog is a full-time job. Get away from there. No, now you've lost it. You've lost it. I'm not going under there and giving you what you wanted. Come on, away from there. Thank you. Yeah, there's lots of feral dogs up there, that's for sure. But it definitely doesn't, in a lot of cases, it doesn't mean wolf. The food aggression is definitely because the ground is just totally frozen. No. Away from the ball. Forget about it. You lost it. I'm not giving into this game. Oh, whiskey. It's funny how we have, like, everyone, there's a lot of, so for those that are reading the comments and you see the dog shoot, yep, that's what they do in Northern Canada. They'll just send out a notice saying, hey, if you don't want your dog shot, tie it up because we're shooting all the strays tomorrow. Before you judge, they rip kids apart in some communities and they have no idea how to control them, so it's a real terrible situation for all involved. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do. I'm saying if no one was helping you, your kids are getting ripped apart, you do what you had to do too. It's an unfortunate situation. Thankfully, this one was spared from many dog shoots. And that being said, it was this one that was shot. This was the one that came in with the gunshot wounds. And he is not at all scared of gunshots, but he is absolutely terrified of gunshots. And we live in an area with a lot of hunting. Nova, no. We live in an area with a lot of hunting, so, you know, it's terrible. Sometimes we'll get the heads up that they're going to shoot the dogs, and then we can go and get as many as we can. But again, we can only get as many as we have homes for, so that's what they do. So we're thankful that this one was always saved. But at the same time, like, some rescues will go and make it a big public thing. And, you know, I guess awareness needs to be spread. But the sad reality is, like, you know, they'll make it a big public thing once or twice a year as the weather gets cold. But they happen every single day. There's enough communities that none are safe. It's very sad. Yeah, well, that's what happened to Larry. If you don't know Larry's story, Larry's from a remote northern community, and he got in the way of an entire pack of dogs, and he got attacked by all of them. And it's just a miracle that he was strong enough to defend himself to the point where, you know, he lasted long enough for a man to run in, and a very kind man ran in there, grabbed Larry and dragged him out of that and got him bandaged up. And then he was on a small airplane into Winnipeg first thing the next morning. So that is in here. Thank you. That is the reality of Northern Canada, unfortunately. it's definitely not a dog problem. It's a human rights issue. So if you're Canadian, you know, now you know. Now you know. Hey, mama? I don't know what their problem was with you. Well, they were kids and they were over their head. Good job, monkey. Can I have a paw? Can I have a paw, please? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, down. Down. Oh, very enthusiastic down. Thank you. Now for the golden nugget, mama. Can you chill for 30 seconds? 30 seconds of your life. Just hit the calm button for 30 seconds. We are in just north of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, for the person who asked. Hard to balance the compassion and anger sometimes. I'm not angry about it. I'm sad about it. It breaks my heart. There's some stuff that is upsetting, yes, but getting mad doesn't do any good, right, mama? Right? Like, when I first met this dog, the day she was surrendered, I could have put that guy's, like, teeth through the back of his head who gave me this dog, I'm not gonna lie, but, like, what would that have done? She definitely wouldn't be here if I did that, that's for sure. So, you're doing great, mama. 30 whole seconds you've gone of just chill. For those of you that have never seen it before, if you own a German Shepherd, it is possible. And she's actually not on like any sort of sedation or anything like that anymore. She's just on two drugs now. This drug called Atopica and prednisone. Kind of a big collar. Yeah. Oh well. Oh well. What can you do? It's kind of big, I guess. It's actually on like one of the smaller settings, but that's okay. But yeah. Okay, mama. Well, look at you. So you're not actually chilled. You're just doing what I told you to do. God bless you. That's good. I'm happy for that. I'll tell you what, because you're being good. Stay. Stay. I know you're not meaning to diss me. There's just, no matter what it is, someone's got something to stay. I said say. Sit. And down. Down. Thank you. Good catch, mama. She's a beauty. And then so that got you out. Okay, bush. Because I love you. Here, buddy. Wow, fake love. Fake love, Pablo. Fake love. Got that treat. Are you eating that treat in my bed? No, good. At least you know better than that. What? You don't need any more, okay? You had breakfast, you had dinner. We went on 3 different training sessions, and you got, like, paid like you're in the NBA. From Utah. Nice. We're in, like, the greater Toronto area. Well, we're north of the greater Toronto area in, like, the boondocks. Are these your personal dogs, or are you fostering rescue? So this is a foster dog. They're all rescue dogs. But those two, that one, this one, they're personal dogs. I own them. You man, Pablo. That's Nova. She's a foster dog. And then here's Bones. Little Bones Jones. Bones is my dog. No, you're not a foster dog, Bush. You live here. And Amelia. Amelia the scared. She's under the bed. Although, if you give me one quick second, I can probably get Amelia to leave the comforts of her bed and go. She'll move into her crate. This is very tricky because my laundry room is a mess, but her blanket is fresh out the dryer. Pablo, let's go. So. Oh, hi, Bones. Look at you with your little 3 legs. Here, we just get Amelia's blanket in. Now you're eating your treat on my bed. You little bastard chihuahua. Oh my goodness. No, Pablo is definitely not a foster dog. Pablo is one of the originals. He is definitely mine. I've had Pablo for 6.5 years. I love him with my whole heart. Bones is also my personal dog. Bones came here in March of this year, actually. Bones is the newest addition to the pack, and he is the oldest dog in the house. You looking back like his Bones coming? Oh, Bones. What's up, Bones Jones? Hi. Hi, Bush. What's up, old man? I love Chihuahuas. There was a time I had a Chihuahua in every color. And we had Pablo, the light tan Chihuahua. We had Bones, the black Chihuahua. Pumbaa's in the brown Chihuahua. And then we had Fella, who was the white Chihuahua. We baked dog treats once, and Nova supervised them in the oven, so now she stays close. This is also like the corner where I prepare all their food and where the treats live and everything, so. The little one who's in the living room, this is Pumbaa, the one who's on the bed over there. Pumbaa is actually the boss of the entire house. Oh, sorry, there he is. Pumbaa, not in front of the kids. What's wrong with Nova's skin? She has lupus, actually. So she was shaved, and a lot of her skin was raw and like, you're too much, Bones. Was her like raw and infected and like just destroyed. So they shaved her down so that I could bathe her. And it's slowly starting to heal up. So we actually have been using this product. This is what we've been using on her face, and it's honestly been working like miracles, and it's like all organic and stuff. This was, this is a product from Hamilton, Ontario, but they are available like online. But this has been, honestly, that's what's responsible for this face. What is the breed of the large dog on the couch? Oh, that's my pit bull. Whiskey. Whiskey's asleep. Whiskey's a pit bull, Brittany Spaniel, Chihuahua mixed with a few other dogs. And then Larry's a Malamute Husky with a little bit of German Shepherd. Marley's a miniature Golden Doodle. Pumbaa's a Chihuahua. Pablo's a Chihuahua. This one's mostly German Shepherd with a little bit of Collie in her. Bones is a Chihuahua. Did you literally just peed on my floor? You little bastard. That is one disadvantage to the senior Chihuahuas. Yeah, Bones. Yeah, just take a big drink now, right, bud? Yeah, that's what they do, the little bastards. Larry must be hyper? No, Larry is almost 13 years old. He is not a hyper dog. He has his moments, though. He definitely has his moments, and he can keep up with the dogs on walks, but No, definitely not a hyper dog. He sleeps most of the time and saves all of his energy for the things that bring him the most joy. I might be biased, but you can literally ask anybody who has adopted a senior dog if they regret it. We have a 100% no regrets rate. Ask anyone. Ask any single person you know. Adopt a senior dog. It is one of the best things I've ever done. Right? So like Bones here, for example. Bones is 12 years old, almost 13 years old. Bones has 3 legs. Those 3 legs do not cost me any more money because he is differently abled. It does not affect me financially. Nova, give Bones some space, please. Nova, space. They do not affect me financially at all because he's differently abled. His exercise requirements are minimal. And truthfully, aside from the odd accident in the house, he doesn't give me any issues. Larry is almost 13 years old. Larry is one of those dogs where if I want to go for a 3-hour walk, he's down. And if I don't want to go for a walk, he's down. There's no option for that with this dog. This dog needs a solid 15 kilometers a day. A solid 15K every day, mama. But that's okay. Me. There you go. I knew that a nice warm blanket in there would bring you out, mama. I knew it. Amelia is 8 years old. She's a foster dog. She's from Texas. She has a few medical issues herself. And that's why she's not currently up for adoption. Once we sort those out, we'll get there. But absolutely no idea what type of dog Amelia is. None. We think some sort of Chihuahua, Chinese crested dog mix, maybe. I don't know. I don't care. Amelia is perfect too. My Doberman lived to be 15 and a half years old. That's a great life for a Doberman. What is the appropriate age for a dog to be considered a senior dog? So for bigger dogs, for extra big dogs, extra large dogs, it's 5 years old. For most other dogs, it's 7 years old. And then for Chihuahuas, it's 10 years old. Is just the generally accepted ages for a senior. And, you could give or take there and no one's going to argue with you too much. You, be nice with Pablo, please. Thank you. Yeah, no, there's no regrets with the senior dogs. 7 is the year. I know. I'm sorry. It breaks my heart too. Chihuahuas, it's, with Chihuahuas, they say it's about 10 because if you're lucky, you get 15, 20 years out of a Chihuahua. Let's hope, eh, Bones? You better live to be 20, buddy. You better. You too, Pablo. But that's generally accepted anyways, so. Do they all get on well? Yes. Yes, they do, for the most part. I have to watch her. Hi, cat. Yeah, for the most part. But then, just like fences make good neighbors, gates sort of help. Again, this one's 2, and 12, 8, 6, 6, so... there's quite the energy difference. So to give them some time to just chill without her around helps them all stay friends. I think it was Marge Simpson who said part of spending time together is spending time apart. Right, Bush? And then also, Nova, look at me. Don't look at your tail like that. No, we're not doing that. Look at me. Look at me. You. Wow. Look at me. Thank you. Doesn't it look like she has like the Jordan logo on her nose? Or am I crazy? Yeah, honestly, like, when people tell me that their dogs are like super, well, not super, people tell me that their dogs are older, I don't want to say super. Like when people have older dogs, like for example, 15 and a half years for a Doberman, like that is not at all normal for a Doberman. That being said, I'm so glad you got that. 13 and a half years for a Border Collie, that's a great time too. Like I hope you get more. I hope you get another 13. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I want them all to live forever. Oh, thank you. Do you think you could get a Jordan sponsorship? I mean, you're sort of like what Michael Jordan is all about, right? They said that you wouldn't make it, so you just decided that you were gonna make it and do it with style. So like, you definitely on brand for Michael Jordan, that's for sure. You just put like a little video together of all those comments that say, put her down, put her down. No, we're not gonna put you down, don't worry. We're not. We're done with that conversation. We don't have that talk anymore. It's just a ghost now, sweetheart. So, yeah. Okay, can you just like be chill with the other dogs for a bit though? I don't want no nonsense. Pumbaa's you gonna go hang out with the Chihuahuas? No, there's no challenge there. They've already made you their king. Okay. Go. Way to go, guys. Way to go. You fell for it, Whiskey. You fell for it, Pusha Bush. All that was a ploy for Pumbaa to steal Whiskey's spot. You're such a dick. Now your spot is gone and you're gonna have to find a new spot, bud. Nova. Leave him alone. Thank you. We're not starting that. Thank you. Okay. Okay. That's enough. You gonna come in, Larry, or you gonna stay out? What are you gonna do? Whatever she's not doing. I have to. So like I have this shoe rack, and on top of this shoe rack is a box. And it's just literally like all of Nova's stuff. Nova, get away from that. I have to get this ball out of here. She's gonna destroy my floor. Hi, Whiskey. Hi, Larry. Intently watching as I scoop out a ball. Nova, here it is. No, now it's gone. It's gone. We're not doing it. I'm not. Because then you're just gonna... No, we're not doing that. What kind of family am I looking for Nova? I'm looking for someone who has a lot of German Shepherd experience. And I'm looking for someone... For Nova, okay, we're looking for someone who has experience with German Shepherds, someone who has experience with therapy dogs, Nova, someone who's willing to continue the training with Nova that has been put into her, someone who is relatively tech savvy to continue the updates on her journey. And that's who we're looking for. Someone with a lot of time. Oh yeah, it's grass out there. It's only just getting cold. It's only just getting like cold again. Like a few hours ago here. It went from like 3 or 4 degrees the past few days to -3 pretty quick. Okay, Nova, leave him alone, please. You need to stop bothering Whiskey. And he doesn't want to play with you 36 hours a day. That was you loud farting dog. Yeah, honestly, she's not ready for adoption yet, so we're not ready. Can you not, please? Thank you. I get it, but you're a lot sometimes, Larry. You're a lot. You're a lot. And you. You know he doesn't like when you're all up in his face. So that's where we are. Anyways, I think I'm gonna take Nova for one more quick walk before she goes to bed, because if not, we're all gonna pay for it in the morning. Get away from Whiskey. We're all gonna pay for it. So thank you all. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for tuning in. This was fun. Take care. Bye-bye.